you doing, man?
Spraying degreaser, getting it ready to get clean. Probably for the first time in like ever.
We've been definitely working on this with it that filthy because it was winter here in Canada, and it's almost the middle. It is basically the middle of April, and we finally have melty snow.
We finally have weather that decides to be like the right weather for the time of year.
Yeah. Really throwing you off coming from BC.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be warm like 2 months ago. And we borrowed that. It's a Subaru pressure washer. What the f***? It's a Subaru Power Stroke. Sick. You know it's gonna blow the head gaskets double time.
For sure.
For sure. We're finally getting this clean. So happy. And then we can paint and make the engine bay stay. Engine in the bay forever. What night and day difference just pressure washing Chip. All that black grime that was on it from sitting in the back of someone's field.
That's probably like the first time in 20 years this car's had a bath.
Well,
Because the last registration
oh,
was
02.
2003.
02 or 03, yeah.
And who knows like how good they looked after it.
Yeah. Like, now we can paint the engine bay. Paint the entire interior. I still think we should do it purple on the inside, black on the outside, but it's not really my car. But purple on the inside would be dope as shit. But I got another hole to fix that I made when I was pulling seats out, and we got to clean up the rust. But we're almost back into put stuff back together and leave together.
Leave together, yeah.
We're gonna pull the trans, drop the oil pan, make sure there's no dipstick in there, put a new dipstick on the engine, put it back together with flywheel bolts because we didn't put any on, and then back in the car is the goal. And then thanks Lane's grandpa for the pressure washer. It really saved the day.
Shout out to Larry.
Shout out Uncle Larry. Excited to see what this looks like underneath here. Oh, hello. What was that?
Probably my oil pan piece.
Oh yeah, your dipstick.
You can probably always roll it back over.
This should fall out. Ready? Oh.
I heard it fall. Did it hit the ground?
I don't think so. I didn't hear it. I thought that was the chain.
No!
Maybe, well, let's rotate it again, see if it'll jostle. Which way did we go? This way?
You went like this.
Let's go the opposite.
Should get rid of this.
Yes! Yes!
Hell yeah!
Success! Oh. Dipstick.
Broke off inside, fell in the oil pan. We rolled the engine over, not thinking that we were going to collect a broken off piece inside.
And then it fell in, and it luckily just fell out. Happy days. Happy freaking days.
Yeah, that was...
Forgot to turn the camera on for welding, but it's coming.
Yeah.
I've tried a million times with just the nut, and
Shout out to Steve Dolphin.
yeah. Apparently, if you weld the washer on then a nut, it's way easier. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is only try number 2, and it's coming out. Pretty stoked. Also,
Well, it's way easier than aluminum head because aluminum will expand faster than steel.
yeah. So nice. Also, shout out to ESAB, making us good welders. Me a good welder, not Lane. Lane's actually good at it.
Good morning, YouTube, internet, whatever. I'm here by myself today for once, finally. Today I'm going to paint the engine bay, get it all ready, because the next time, and put the engine and the transmission back together. I notched out the flywheel holes so they fit the bolt pattern for the torque converter. So I'm going to put the flywheel back on the engine, bolt that up, bolt the transmission to the engine, hopefully. Like I said, paint the engine bay, and hopefully maybe start painting the interior, or just rattle canning it. I mean, we're trying to get the car on the road, not so much make it look picture perfect for this summer. So that's what I'm up to today. Alright, so I've got the engine bay all painted. I'm sprayed rust converter on the floor of the car. While I wait for that to dry, I'm going to put the flywheel back on the engine, torque the bolts, well, test fit, make sure that I oblong the holes enough that the torque converter will bolt on, and then put the flywheel back on, lock tight the bolts, of course, torque them to spec, and then I'm going to hook the transmission back up to the engine. So, coming along pretty smoothly today. Kind of weird working by myself for the first time, and Nick's at work. Weird change of pace. Alright, so a little update. I got the torque converter bolted onto the flywheel. Fit just perfect. I took literally the perfect amount out of the holes. I was pretty careful to try and do it as even as possible and just take as little as possible out of it. And each one of the holes just barely kind of lines up, so it fits perfect. It looks good. So now I'm gonna take the torque converter back off, torque the flywheel bolts up to, I think the spec was 75 or 80 foot-pounds, bolt the transmission on, and one step closer. So Nick, I'll keep recording this if you want to put a time lapse on it, I guess. I don't know. Alright, the torque converter, transmission, everything's bolted up, torqued up. So the next time the engine goes in the car will be the final time till it blows up and we gotta take it back out. You know the deal.
Apparently Lane forgot to film an outro, so I'm going to do a quick one. Follow us on Instagram at L_N_Racing55. Keep up to date with what we're going on the channel. We're really close to have a running engine. Next couple of videos, you'll see Chip run, and the next video actually is on the Dart again. may or may not be burnouts in that video. So if you watch this, definitely want to stay tuned. I'll go smoke a bunch of tires off on my car. Alright, love you, bye.